hood rats and hood rats alike. Okay, so my hair is a little familiar, but it's also a little bit different. So this hair that I'm rocking is Malaysian straight from a company called Soda Hair. And it's obviously an AliExpress brand. And a lot of people always ask me like, why do you love AliExpress so much? I know you were so against AliExpress at a point. Because at the time, you know, I was wearing very expensive hair and I was wearing it in its natural state. But hair from AliExpress is much easier to play with and try to figure out, you know, what you like, what you don't like, what's, you know, your zhuzh, what's new, what's not, without spending a nice coin and it go down the drain. So this is their Malaysian straight. I am rocking 3 bundles. Can you believe it? 3 people. Now, what I went ahead and did was, and I have a 360 pre-plucked frontal. Although I don't think this was pre-plucked at all. I had to do a lot of plucking. So, I mean, it definitely was thinner here in the front than like my other frontals have been, but it definitely wasn't pre-plucked as what I'm used to. Usually when they're pre-plucked, I don't have to pluck. But I had to do a little bit of plucking with this one. So this is the hair after it's been treated. Some of y'all are about to kill me for this next comment that I'm about to say, but I do not know which shade, this color that I have in the front, I don't know what color I used. I don't. I went back to Target and sat in that aisle for 4 minutes and 55 seconds trying to figure out what color this was, and I don't remember. What happened was when I did my other hair that I just reviewed, I think it was a body wave. It was like a 29, no, I think it was a 28-inch body wave that I did. It had color in it. I used 2 separate colors when I did that color. So it was this color, and then it was, I know for a fact, it was a light auburn color. This particular color has red in the name. I do not remember for the life of me what the hell color this is, which sucks because it came out so pretty. But I that's what happens when I'm working and I got 75,000 things going on at one time. This is what happens. So if I should find the color for this, I will put it down below in the description box at a later date, but I do not remember what this color was. Okay, so what I did was once I received it, I went ahead and I constructed the wig, and I was like, okay, I want to do some color. I don't know exactly what variation I want to do it in. Now, you guys know originally when I did Melody, this is kind of like Melody 2.0, although I'm going to call this wig Shelby because this wig looks a lot like how Shelby's hair was on this season of American Horror Story, My Roanoke. Well, American Horror Story, Roanoke, not My Roanoke Nightmare, that's the fake one. So I went ahead and did this, and I added the color in the front. When I did, like, the original Melody, this is how it was supposed to look. Then that one kind of took on a life of its own, and, of course, that hair was more of a blonde versus this. Where that wig is somewhere in here. I just came across it yesterday. And that particular wig I love to wear because it's just a little slither of a piece in the front. This has color throughout. Like, see, there's color. Whoa. As you can see, there's color back here. There's color here. It comes all the way through versus it just being that one piece in the front. And it also is on, Lord, it's also color on this side right here as well, too. So I wanted to do something similar, but it was different. And I knew that I was going to wear this Tommy Hilfiger shirt that I got from Urban Outfitters. And my background was going to be red. So I was going to be, you know, glossy lips, big earrings, very 90s inspired. But it's still up to date and current. Because the way my contour is set up today, it's definitely not the 90s. Okay, so as far as the hair is concerned, I 110% would recommend this hair to anybody who is looking for any straight hair. The only hang up that I had with this hair that was a quick fix is I had to clip, they had split ends. So I had to go ahead and clip the ends, and I also layered the hair too so that it could fall like such. So other than that, that was the only hang up I've had with this entire unit. They did a great job with the wefts. The wefts. I wish I still had some, but I used every ounce of hair that I could find in this wig because I wanted to make sure that I got all 3 bundles in. But the wefts were super thin as far as the way that the actual weft, not the track, not the hair on the weft, but the weft itself was super thin and so like, oh my God, they were amazing. Okay. And the thing that I love about that is that when I know for a fact I'm using 3 bundles and my wefts are like that, they're easy to stack on each other and they lay flat so that my hair lays super duper duper flat. And I remember specifically when I made this wig, I was like, where the hell did they get these wefts made at? So the hair itself is amazing. As far as the color goes, I lifted this hair with 40 volume peroxide and my BW bleach. I left it on for approximately, I want to say like 30 minutes, give or take 25, 30 minutes. It got to the color of Melody 1. And then I took whatever color this is. It was a box color. I don't remember if it was Revlon. I don't know. But I remember using that color and putting it on there, and I legit left, and I don't recommend nobody doing this, but I do this quite often. I left the color on for about a day, okay? Because most of the time, if you guys are not aware of how color works, after the color dries, it doesn't work anymore. And I learned this in school because when we would use, I think it was the Sheer Delights, I believe, don't quote me, bleach. It stops working after 45 minutes. So I was like, I asked my instructor, well, does this work with color? He was like, usually when color dries, it doesn't work anymore. So I left this on for like 2 days and it just got hard. And then once I rinsed it, the color stuck and it was this nice brownish reddish color, which I think is so beautiful, and it softens up my look a whole lot. And what I'm gonna do is, because it's fall season, if you guys haven't noticed, there's a theme kind of going on with me right now. A lot of the things that I'm doing is very fall related. My hair is on the brownish reddish, you know, copper golden blondish. You know, you haven't seen me in green hair or blue hair or red hair, although I got some red coming. But yeah, other than that, that's the only hang up I've had with this. The 360 is great. I'm going to do a video where I actually, because a lot of people always be like, a lot of you guys review 360s, but nobody's putting their hair in a ponytail, because I don't wear buns. I don't wear ponytails. But I do have something coming up that I will show you guys how to put a 360 in for a permanent ponytail. Because I think it's just an option. You know, they're wigs, so you can take them on and off. It's different when they're sewing, but a wig, you take them on and off. But I love this hair. Soda hair, you get a 9.5 from me, okay? That's the only thing, was the split ends that threw me off on this whole thing. And that was a very quick fix, and I was going to cut them anyway because I had to put layers in my hair. But other than that, I am in love, okay, guys? So if you guys are interested in this hair, click the links below. Shout out to Soda Hair for being very patient with me. Shout out to all of my subscribers, all of you guys who have helped me. We are over the 400,000 mark. If you ain't know, check them numbers. And yeah, what are you guys interested in? I know a lot of you guys keep asking me about curly hair in this shade. So I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. It's a trial and error because I have to make sure that the hair still is beautiful and still curly and keeps its luster and all that after I bleach it and put the color on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than usual. So if you guys are interested, like I said, hit the below, and I'll catch y'all on my next one. Peace.